Hello and welcome back, guys. So we are back again with another problem of sets. So it's from a class 10 book, right? And then what we've been basically given is that, so in a survey of the students, it was found that 70% of the students studied BBA, 65% of the students studied BBS, 430 studied both the course, and 8% did not study either, right? Then show the above information in Venn diagram, and then find the total number of students who took part in the survey, right? So see, there is a number. So see, this is in number, this is in percentage. Okay, so it might be harder for somebody to when they look at it, they might even panic, right? So I'll make it very easy for you. So what we basically do is that basically we'll just assume that the total number of students is 100. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just write down the given first of all. Okay, what we've been given, 70 65, right? 430 and then 8, right? So this is our I'll just make it A and B. Okay, so A is number of BBA student, and B is number of BBS student. Okay, and then this one is both course, right? So both course means A intersection B, and then A union B, right? So this is the students who did not study both of them, right? So how many students did take part in the survey? We need to find that out, right? So how can we do that? Basically is let's not fill it in quickly. So let the total number of students be 100. Okay, so that means the number of people who are actually studying BBA is 70, right? Then the number of students who are studying BBS is 65, right? Number of students who study both is 430. So since this is in since these are in percentage, right? So we will not, this is in other form. Okay, and then A union B is basically the student who don't study both, right? 8 of them. So what we can basically do is, so since we know that total number of students is 100, that means NU is equals to 100, right? So based on this, what we can find out is an A union B. How can we find out? The total number of students minus the one who did not study anything, right? So NU minus NA union B bar 100 minus 8, this will give us 92, right? So this is the total number of students who studied both the subjects, right? So what we can basically find out from this is that, let's find out NA intersection B. Okay, so how can that be done? NA plus NB, right, minus NA union B, right? So 70 plus 65 minus 92, right? So 70 plus 65 minus 92, 70 plus 65 minus 92, 43, right? 43 is our total number of students who studied both the subjects, right? So since, suppose if we since this is 100, right? So 100%, so this is 70% of 100, that's why it's 70, right? So that means we can see that this is from 100, that means we can basically say that this is 43%, right? So based on that, now what we can do is that basically what we know, 430 student is, so 43% is equals to 430, right? Because whatever the number, it will still be 43%, right? So what we can basically find out is that, so suppose 43% is 430, then how much will be the total number of people, right? So how we can basically find out is, so 43% of x is 430, so 43 divided by 100 into x is equals to 430, right? So x is equals to 430 divided by 43, right? So it will be 1000. Okay, so all we need to know is that basically whenever the numbers are given in percentage, we assume that the total number of students be 100, or it could be 1000. You can assume anything. Okay, it does not really matter. You can assume 10,000, 100,000, it doesn't really matter. So based on that as well, so all these figures that we are calculating currently is from percentage. Okay, so all these are in, just think of it in your mind that it's in percentage currently. Okay, so so the percentage of people who passed in both the subjects are 92, right? So since this is from 100, that means it is 92%. Okay, so in this case as well, so since the number of people that did pass in both of them is 43, that means it's 43% of 100. Okay, so whatever the case, so 43% will always be 43%, right? Whatever the outside number or whatever the total sample could be. So even if the number of sample is 1000, it will still be 43% of that one change, right? The percentage of it in the total sample will not change. Okay, no matter how big the sample is. So now what we can basically find out is, so 43% of x is 430, that means how much is the x, right? Which is 100%. How much is the 100%, right? So when we compute this, we get 1000 as your answer. Okay, so let's put in the values over here as well, just to try to make it look good as well. So 1000 is our total number of people, right? And then so NB is 65, right? So 1000, 65% of that will be 650, right? 65% of 1000 will be 650. 70% of 1000 will be 700, right? So can we write the whole figure over here, 650 and 700? No. You know why? Because this is for both of them. Okay, so what we need to find out is, we need to find out only the not. Okay, so only for A. Okay, so what's the intersection? 430, right? So 430 out of 650, 430 has been gone. That means how much is remaining, right? So 650 minus 430, 650 minus 430, 220, right? 220, and then 700 minus 430, 270. So since this is still, this is only, how much percentage is it? This is still 43%. Okay, and then how much is the people who are on the outside, so who did not pass in both, is 270 plus 430 plus 220 minus 1000 will be 80 of them, right? So 8% of that is 80. So that's pretty much it, guys. So if you have any confusions regarding this question, please do comment down below. I'll be happy to answer it for you. Until next time, bye bye.